Have you ever heard of party ribs? They're juicy, they're succulent, they're very tasty, and they're super easy to make.
Big thanks to Napoleon Grills for sponsoring this episode.
If you like barbecue and you want to cook up something fast, something easy, something tender, something tasty, then this is the recipe that you're looking for. Because not only is this the easiest recipe ever, it is also one of the most rewarding recipes. I'm talking about party ribs, and let's get started. The ribs that you need to select are the baby back ribs. They got loads of meat on top of them, and they are the perfect bite size. For the preparation, I'm going to remove the membrane that sits in the back. Just wiggle a dinner knife underneath, stick your finger in, and then pull it off. The next step is to cut this rack into individual ribs. So I'm going to go in between and make sure we got plenty of meat on both sides of these ribs. And now you see why baby back ribs are the perfect size. A person can grab one of these and it's already the perfect snack. You're just gonna cut these all up, and now all I have to do is season them. I'll be using the Pitmaster pork seasoning, which is absolutely perfect for ribs. It's got a little secret ingredient that makes it taste super good. Now, of course, I put the recipe for this seasoning on our website, so you can find it there, or you can buy it in our web shop. You want to make sure that you season your ribs to perfection. We're going for looks as well as for taste. And once I season the rib, I'm going to place it on a rack. And if you're really into barbecue, investing in one of those racks is really handy because it makes transportation and handling so much easier. Now that I've got them all seasoned up, they're ready for the barbecue. And this time I'll be using the Napoleon EQ. And this barbecue is special. It changes the whole barbecue game. I'm going to switch it on by just hitting the power button. And all I have to do now is to just set it to a smoker function. I'm going to be smoking at 120 degrees Celsius because that is the perfect temperature to smoke ribs at. And I'm going to set the smoke level to high, just like that. Now let's open it up. I'm going to show you what's inside. Because when I remove the grill grates, you see the smoker box. And underneath you see the electric element. All I need to do now is put a little bit of smoke wood in that box, put the lid on, place it on the electric element, and put the grill grates on. Now it's time to put the rack with the ribs on the opposite side of the smoker box, close the lid, and hit start. That's it. And your next thought is, well, it's not a smoker. Then you're wrong, because this is definitely a smoker. Look at the amount of smoke that it produces. It's going to give these ribs the perfect smoke flavor. Once the rib starts getting a color like this and the bones start to pop, then you know it's time for the next phase. Now let's take these off. I'm going to put them in an aluminum tray. And then it's time to bring the party to the ribs. Put on a couple of slices of butter, a little bit of sugar, and some of your favorite barbecue sauce. You can pick any kind you want. And of course we got plenty of recipes on our website, pitmasterx.com, or you can just buy some at the store. Make sure all of the ribs got a little bit of barbecue sauce and that butter and sugar. Then cover it with aluminum foil. Make sure you seal it off properly. Now I've set the barbecue to the oven function, and I'm going to take out my app and set my temperature to about 140 degrees Celsius. Time to slide the ribs back in. We had about 2 hours worth of smoking, and now we're going to leave them in the aluminum foil until they are fall off the bone tender. And after 1 hour and a little bit of resting, otherwise you can't touch them, this is what you get. And all I need to do is flip these ribs around in their hot butter and barbecue sauce, and you're going to end up with these delicious sticky ribs. Just look at that. It is so shiny and delicious. And at the bottom is that magical butter bath. And of course there's loads and loads of rendered out fat and tasty juices from the meat. Oh, look at that. Isn't she just perfect? And there's a good reason, because this is the perfect party rib. We got a beautiful shine to it. Look at the way this rib looks. We got the mahogany red shining through, that barbecue color glaze. The bone just falls off the meat like that. Now let's take a bite. Ooh, dreams do come true. The only real problem with party ribs is that the intention is to share these with other people. If you got 2 racks of ribs and you got a party of 10 people, you're gonna be cutting it close. That's just perfect. That is amazing. So clean, so perfect, so juicy, so tender. Look at that meat just fall apart, being juicy, flavorful.